Yo, Giants Nation, buckle up because we're diving into some electrifying New York Giants news that's got Big Blue buzzing. Can you feel the energy at MetLife Stadium yet? We're talking Darius Sllayton, Daniel Jones, and a 2025 season that's shaping up to be a wild ride. Are you ready to unpack the drama, the heart, and the hope for our Giants? Let's get into it. What if I told you one of our own, a homegrown hero, is back with a massive new deal and a fire to prove he still got it? That's right. Darius Sllayton, the heart and soul wide receiver, is locked in with the Giants, and he's got a lot to say about his journey, his former QB Daniel Jones, and what's coming next for Big Blue in 2025. This isn't just another roster move. It's a story of resilience, loyalty, and a team hungry to turn things around. So, grab your Giants gear, hit that like button, and let's break down why Sllayton's return is a game changer. First off, let's talk about the man of the hour, Darius Sllayton. This guy's been a Giant since day one, drafted in the 5th round back in 2019 out of Auburn. And let me tell you, he's been a steal. The dude's got speed, hands, well, most of the time, and a knack for stretching the field. Over his 6 seasons with the Giants, Sllayton's racked up 259 receptions, 3,897 yards, and 21 touchdowns in 92 games. That's an average of 15.0 yards per catch, 8th best in the NFL for players with at least 120 receptions since he entered the league. But here's the kicker. Despite those numbers, Sllayton's been flying under the radar, often overshadowed by bigger names or the Giant offensive struggles. Sound familiar, Giants fans? We've been through some rough years, haven't we? Now, let's get to the juicy part. Sllayton was staring down free agency this offseason, and it was a wild ride. He described it as a whirlwind on the NFL Spotlight podcast with Ari Meirov, with teams popping in and out, deals falling through, and chaos everywhere. But when the dust settled, the Giants showed him the money, a 3-year, $36 million contract with $22 million guaranteed. That's not just a paycheck. It's a statement. The Giants said, "Darius, you're our guy." And Sllayton? He's thrilled to be back, saying he's happy with that decision. Giants Nation, what do you think? Did GM Joe Schoen make the right call locking up Sllayton, or should we have chased a bigger name? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But let's not sugarcoat it. Last season wasn't Slayton's best. He put up 39 catches for 573 yards and 2 touchdowns. Solid, but not spectacular. And those 7 drops? Ouch! That's a stat that stings, especially when you're a veteran trying to prove you're worth $36 million. Part of it wasn't his fault, though. The Giants' offense was, let's be honest, a mess. We ranked 31st in points per game and 30th in total yards per game in 2024. That's not exactly a recipe for success for any receiver, no matter how talented. And with rookie sensation Malik Neighbors stealing the show as the number 1 target, Sllayton's opportunities took a hit. Still, he's not making excuses. He's ready to level up in 2025, and he's got a new quarterback to help him do it. Speaking of quarterbacks, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Daniel Jones. Sllayton and Jones came up together, both drafted in 2019, and their chemistry was undeniable. Sllayton was Jones' go-to guy, leading the team in receiving yards in 4 of their first 5 seasons together. In their 6 years, Sllayton hauled in 181 catches for 2,595 yards and 12 touchdowns from Jones, more than any other receiver who's caught a pass from him. But when the Giants cut Jones after Week 10 last season, it hit Sllayton hard. He called it not an ideal situation, both as a friend and football player. Man, that's real talk. You can feel the loyalty there, can't you? Sllayton didn't hold back on defending Jones, either. He told Ari Meirov, "We weren't good enough the previous few years on offense. And typically, the tip of that spear is the quarterback. But he's not throwing Jones under the bus. Instead, he's betting on his old teammate to bounce back with the Indianapolis Colts, saying, 'I think he'll show who he is where he is now, and I think that he'll be a successful quarterback in this league.'" That's the kind of teammate you want in the locker room, Giants fans. Sllayton's got Jones back, even after he's moved on. Do you think Jones can turn around in Indy, or is his time as a starter done? Let's hear it in the comments. Now, let's shift gears to the future. Because 2025 is looking spicy for the New York Giants. With Jones gone, the Giants have a new sheriff in town, Russell Wilson. Yep, the Super Bowl champ is now our QB1, and Sllayton's pumped about it. Why? Because Wilson's got a cannon for an arm and loves to air it out. Sllayton's a deep threat, averaging 15.0 yards per catch for his career, and Wilson's deep ball prowess could unlock a whole new level for him. Imagine Sllayton streaking down the sideline, Wilson dropping a dime, and MetLife erupting. That's the kind of play we've been craving, right, Giants Nation? Sllayton's already seen Wilson's magic in OTAs. He told reporters, "A lot of times you'd run a vertical concept and the ball keeps going underneath, but Russ will alert you, hey, if the safety drops, I'll get you the ball." And he's actually done a lot. That's the kind of confidence that can transform an offense. And with Malik Neighbors drawing coverage as the #1 receiver, Sllayton could feast on single coverage as the #2. Plus, we got Wan'Dale Robinson in the slot and a quarterback room that includes Jameis Winston and rookie Jackson Dart. This offense has potential to be explosive, but can they put it all together? What's your prediction for Sllayton's stat line in 2025? Drop it below. Beyond the stats, Sllayton's bringing something else to the table: leadership. This guy's seen all. Pay cuts, benchings, injuries, and now a big contract. He's one of the longest tenured Giants, alongside Dexter Lawrence, and he's stepping up as a mentor. Sllayton told Merrill, "I'm now in a position in my 7th year in the league where there's nobody I can't relate to. Whether it's an undrafted rookie or a high-paid star, Sllayton's been there. He's even been a guiding light for Malik Neighbors, helping the rookie with pre-snap alignments and creating cut-ups of defensive backs to study their tendencies. That's next-level dedication, Giants fans. Sllayton's not just catching passes. He's building a culture. Let's rewind for a second to appreciate Sllayton's journey. Back in 2022, the Giants made him take a pay cut, dropping his salary from $2.54 million to $965,000, and bench him for the season opener. Talk about a gut punch. But did he sulk? Nope. He fought back, led the team with 724 receiving yards, and earned a 2-year, $12 million deal in 2023. Fast forward to 2025, and he's cashing in with that $36 million contract. That's the kind of resilience we need in New York. Sllayton's story is proof that hard work pays off, and it's a reminder to every Giants player: keep grinding, and you'll get yours. But here's the big question. Can Sllayton and the Giants turn things around in 2025? Last season was brutal. 3-14, one of the worst in franchise history. The offense was stagnant. The defense couldn't stop the run, and the quarterback situation was a revolving door. But there's hope. The Giants made some big moves this offseason, adding safety Javon Holland, edge rusher Chauncey Galston, and drafting Penn State's Abdul Carter to bolster the defense. On offense, Sllayton, Neighbors, and Robinson form a dynamic trio, and Wilson's experience could be the glue that holds it together. Training camp is just around the corner, and the Giants are already grinding, with Wilson, Neighbors, Sllayton, and others working out together in San Diego. Let's talk expectations. Slayton's got the tools to hit 50 catches, 800 yards, and 5 touchdowns if he cleans up those drops. With Wilson's deep ball and Neighbors drawing coverage, Sllayton could have his best season yet. But it's not just about him. The Giants need to fix their offensive line, get running back Tyrone Tracy more touches, and figure out if Dart's a future or just a backup. And let's not forget the pressure on head coach Brian Daboll. Another losing season, and the hot seat gets hotter. What do you think the Giants' record will be in 2025? Are we sniffing the playoffs? Or is it another rebuild year? Hit the comments with your bold predictions. Oh, and one more thing. Sllayton's not just a player. He's a fan favorite. He's been vocal about standing up for his teammates, especially Jones. Even when the X platform was lighting him up. Back in 2023, he said, "Anybody who follows me on Twitter knows Daniel Jones slander is not being tolerated on my timeline. That'll be that way probably until the day I die." That's the kind of loyalty that makes you proud to be a Giants fan. Sllayton's not here for the drama. He's here to ball and lift up his squad. Who's your favorite Giant right now? Is it Sllayton, Neighbors, or someone else? Let's show some love in the comments. As we count down to the 2025 season opener against the Washington Commanders, 48 days away, per Giants.com, the excitement is building. Training camp at Quest Diagnostics Training Center is about to heat up, with 11 practices open to the public. Will Sllayton and Wilson light it up? Can Neighbors and Robinson keep the fences guessing? And will the Giants finally give us a season to remember? I'm hyped, Giants Nation, and I know you are too. Before we wrap, a quick shout out to the latest updates from the official New York Giants website. They're hyping up the 2025 roster, calling out tandems like Sllayton and Neighbors as key to turning things around. I also checked out some fresh posts on X, where fans are buzzing about Slayton's leadership and his workouts with Wilson and the crew. The vibe is electric, and it's clear this team's ready to fight. All right, Giants Nation, it's time to bring it home. Darius Slayton's back, Russell Wilson slinging it, and the 2025 New York Giants are ready to make some noise. But we need you to keep this energy going. Smash that like button if you're pumped for Slayton's return. Drop a comment with your thoughts on the Giants' chances this season. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a single update on your New York Giants. And share this video with every Giants fan you know. Let's get MetLife rocking. Until next time, keep bleeding blue, and let's go Giants.